then, Student Dr. Stacey Davis, President, Howard University College Division Student Council. Please receive them in the order of business.
Good morning. Good morning. I was going to ask if you can hear me. I can hear you too. And again, I'm Dr. Anthony Wooten. I currently serve as the Provost and Chief Academic Officer here at Howard University, and it is my honor and my pleasure to bring greetings on behalf of the entire Howard University community. I wanted to first acknowledge Dean Andrea Jackson. I know she's a little bit under the weather, but will join us by Zoom feed. And I'm going to ask if the faculty and the administrators in the College of Dentistry will stand and be acknowledged. I'm going to also ask if our hardworking staff who are here will also stand and be acknowledged. You may be seated. You know, this is probably the fourth event that I'm participating in this morning, and it's been a busy day in the life of the university. But I wanted to share with you about the first event that I stopped at, and today is been designated as the Day of Service. We've had about 2,400 freshmen move in over the course of the last 2 weeks, and our other undergraduates are moving in through this weekend. And the chapel had created a day of service whereby our Howard University undergrads and graduate and professional students as well could really participate in a day focused around service to the community. And so they had put out a call, and students were free to volunteer. If you didn't want to participate, you didn't have to. 1,500 freshmen volunteered to participate in the day of service today. And so I went to Virgin Nation. We had to move it from Crampton because it exceeded the capacity of Crampton. I went to Crampton. Some of them had been there since 7:30 in the morning. I know you all have gone through undergrad, so I want you to think about your freshman year. You didn't have any classes to take, and they had volunteered at 7:30 in the morning just to give of themselves and to give service on behalf of the university. What I said to them is that your Howard University degree really becomes real when you commit your time and your energy and your talents in the service of others, in the service of the communities that we serve. And they haven't taken a day of class yet at Howard. They don't know really what to expect, whether they're taking physics or biology or engineering or English or math Monday morning, but they knew that they wanted to serve, and they knew that they wanted to give back. And that brings us to you. This is a mixed audience. I know that there are first-year dental students here, there are residents here, and I want to thank you for committing your life in service of others. I'm a pharmacist professionally, an HIV researcher, pharmacoepidemiologist, so I understand what it means to be in healthcare and what it means to commit your life to help other people and to commit your life in the service of others. And I know there's going to be financial remuneration. You're not here because you're committing to a life of poverty. You're committing to a life of service. So we certainly want you to do well, but you are also here because Howard University has an expectation that you will contribute to our communities, that you will have an impact in everything that you do. And think about those freshmen as well. Many of them are hoping to be where you are 4 years from now. A number of them are pre-dental students. They don't know what they have in store before them. So you are already well ahead of where they are. You've seen what they have yet to see. And for our residents, you are well ahead of where our students are. You've seen what they are yet to see, and I want you to be a support to them in the same way that I'm hoping that as dental students, you will be a support to the freshmen, the sophomores, and those who have aspirations to being where you are. So really, I didn't want to take long, but I wanted to make sure that I stopped by to personally welcome you to Howard University, to thank you for choosing Howard in the same way that the College of Dentistry chose you. You also had to choose Howard. One of the other things I'll really close with, I met with a group of transfer students as well, and I went around the room and I had each of them introduce themselves, tell where they're from, what their major is, where they've transferred from. And I told them the reason I wanted to do that, and we're not going to do that today, there's too many of you. But the reason I did that is because Howard is more than just a university. We're a community. And I wanted them as quickly as possible to become engaged as part of the community, to introduce themselves, to hear introductions of other folks, to participate in all of the programs and activities. Obviously, you're going to be spending much of your time in clinic, much of your time in class, much of your time here in the dental school, but I also want you to take advantage of and participate in the broader Howard University community. There are medical students next door, there are pharmacy students a block away, we have nursing and allied health students who are a little distance from here, but they'll be at the hospital, and we want to really promote interprofessional education. We want you to learn from each other, we want you to support each other, and we want you to benefit from everything that Howard has to offer. Again, congratulations. I look forward to interacting with many of you, and God bless.
Thank you, Provost Uta. You stole a lot of my thunder because you found a speech online. Well, giving honor to God. My name is Dondre Simpson, class of '99, so divine. I am the president of the Howard University College of Dentistry Alumni Association. To the Queen Dean Jackson, bless you in your absence here, but still present. To all the faculty and administration, staff, I love my staff, and definitely to all returning students, returning postgrads, but mostly to you all as D1s. Welcome, welcome, welcome on behalf of the Alumni Association. I'm not going to try to give y'all no boring speech. What I'm really want to do as an alum here is to let you all know that you all are continuing to embark as returning students as well as new students on more than just being a doctor of teeth, a doctor of the mouth. For those of you all, everybody have one of these stickers. Raise your hand if you don't have one, as well as faculty and staff, anybody in this room. This is kind of a collection of what Dr. Wuta was kind of saying. This is what we are as Howard alum. This is what you all will be if you're not already in your natural lives. You are going to be what this is called the helping hand of Howard. Now, this was created by Dean Joseph Henry, who was a dean back in 1966 to 75. Yeah, that's a long time ago. But it personifies who we are as Howard alum. It personifies who we are as Howard because the faculty, staff, administration taught us this without even going by this. Okay? Obviously, if you all notice the helping hand of Howard, professionally competent. Obviously, most of y'all students, y'all gonna be concentrating on that for the next 4 years, okay? However, if you all don't already have some of these other traits of being civically active in your communities, as well as community-oriented, culturally competent, socially conscious, as well as politically informed. I ain't say politically active, but we know a lot of us are and are going to be politically active. But this is who we are. You're gonna learn this if you ain't already learned it at Howard, directly as well as indirectly, with the emphasis obviously on professionally competent. But I want you all to understand, this is what we at Howard have been taught, and you're gonna be taught, and continue to be taught. The Alumni Association, along with the Robert T. Freeman Dental Society, which is a local component of the National Dental Association here in Washington, D.C., who comprise of a lot of alums, do plan to bring back the alumni mentoring program, along with some of the leaders here, student Dr. Davis, student Dr. Clifton Ellers, and some other student leaders here. We want to connect with you all because we understand over these next 4 years, D1s, 4 years, y'all are gonna, have some trying times, but these are also gonna be some of the most blessed times, some of the most learned times that you're gonna appreciate. But when you leave here, we don't want you to forget, where you came from in the regards of being trained. So we as alumni want to connect more with the students. So you all can kind of see, if you all don't already have dental mentors in your local communities where you come from or whatever, or have a family that's dentist, that's okay. We want to close that gap. So again, I bring you greetings on behalf of the Howard University Alumni Association. If I may ask, any Howard alum from any program in the dental school, if you're here, please stand. We welcome you and wish you guys well. Thank you.
All right, good morning, my Bison family. Good morning. My name is Stacey Davis, and I have the privilege of being this year's president of Howard University College Dentistry Student Council. On behalf of my team, to Dean Jackson in her absence, to Provost Moutar, and behalf of all the student council, I'm eager to bring you greetings and introduce you momentarily to the new leaders of our council and our student body. To all those who are now seasoned here at HUCD, welcome back. I'm pleased to see all of your faces in person and hope you had a great and restful summer break. To the class of 2027, new postdoctoral residents, newly hired faculty and staff, welcome and congratulations on being particularly selected to be a part of our family. I hope you all have a smooth transition into your new normal, but know there are people here that are eager to help along the way. Since May, our administration has been working diligently to prepare to achieve our goal for next year, which is helping facilitate the growth of the college mentally, physically, professionally, and continue to assist the heartbeat of our student body, our organizations with their missions as well. Stay tuned for what we have in store. And but biggest thing, we cannot promise perfection, but we can promise progress. And know our door is always open to those who need it. I am now excited to introduce you to our student doctors who were voted by their peers to join a legacy of student leadership here at HUCD. Please stand after I call your organization. First, my team, the one I'm blessed with already, if the Howard University College Dentistry Student Council could please stand and be recognized. Can our beloved student council representatives also stand and be recognized? Now, speaking of the heartbeat of our student body, next I would like to introduce you to our executive committee. Again, if Howard University Student Association reps could stand, in addition to our GSA reps could stand if you're here, and as well as the Judiciary Board. To the face of our school, Mr. and Mrs. HUCD, could you all please stand? And finally, could a class, not finally, but could our class executive boards also stand? The class of 2024, the dental hygiene class of 2025, and class of 2026. With any leaders in our multiple student organizations, if you all could please stand to be recognized. And then finally, to the orientation ambassadors. They have put on a phenomenal week that I'm sure the class of 2027 can definitely vouch for. If you all can please stand and be recognized. So as I close, I want to leave you all with a little food for thought. So as we strive to continue our journey as change makers in the field of dentistry, I hope you all remember the vital role that HUCD plays in the lives of millions of marginalized people in the United States. With the Supreme Court decision on affirmative action, our foundation of being one of the main sources of diversifying the dental workforce with culturally competent dentists, as Dr. Simpson had just mentioned, in the United States and globally must remain sound. And as a Bison family, we must continue to come together to be open to constructive criticism and necessary change to ensure that our legacy will continue to hold strong. For now, it's been 142 years and also for a lifetime. But we all know that our representation matters. So as we embark on our new school year, I encourage you to remember that. But I hope everyone takes time to reflect on the sacrifice it took for you to be in this moment today. And hold on to that as this school year brings you inevitable trials and tribulations. I encourage all students to not forget the gravity of responsibility that you have on someone's health as they call you doctor, and remember there are people who are still out there who believe in you. For those embarking on your last year at HUCD, in 265 days, or just 9 months, you will see the fruit of your labor, so hang in there. And the Oak for administration, faculty, and staff, I hope you all do the same, but also remember why you chose to embark on dental education, and for many at your alma mater, and hold on to those in moments of frustration or disappointment from whatever direction it may bring. At the end of the day, please know we appreciate your presence, guidance, and grace as we learn here. Ultimately, everyone, please take care of your mental health for this year, because we can't serve our patients, our families, if our cup is empty or overflowing. We in the Student Council wish everyone the best of luck this year. Let us all have a great 2023-2024 school year, one level of growth, empathy, humility, joy, and ultimately truth and service. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Simpson. Please put that sticker where you can see it all the time. Okay, very important. I grew up here, and my father had a glass pan on his desk with all of those fingers. So please, it is meaningful, and it does transcend time. And Stacy, as always, we truly appreciate your leadership. I always enjoy anything that you have to say, and I'm like this. I'm just hoping there's not necessity. And you're gonna have to take a test at the end of this, because you have to identify everyone who stood and know what their position is. But thank you so much. We truly appreciate your words of motivation and the time that you've taken to join us in this ceremony. Now we have reached the point in our ceremony where we share the class of 2027 and the entire dentistry family, the excellence that is Howard University College of Dentistry. Please receive Dr. Candace Mitchell, Associate Dean for Clinical Affairs, who will present faculty and staff recognition, followed by Dr. Zubin Boo, Associate Dean for Research, who will present student recognition.
Thank you, Dr. Fryer. Thank you, everyone who preceded me. It's just been wonderful so far. It is my profound honor to acknowledge and recognize the commitment of our faculty and staff here at the College of Dentistry. When your names are called, we'd like you to come forward as they're called. We have people who are honored from 5 years to 50 years. This is faculty and staff, so it's just an amazing group. So, let's begin with our 5-year honorees. And would you please come forward? Mr. Anthony Gazdeo. Ms. Faithfulness Obo. Dr. Gail Cherry Peppers. Dr. Jillian Robinson Warner. Professor Nairi Dawson. Dr. Lisa Slade. Dr. Aliyah Kassam. Dr. Dorian Taylor Bishop. Dr. Paula Nesbitt. And Dr. Jennifer Wilson, who's one of my students. All right. Thank you, everybody. And next, we are going to celebrate our 10-year employees, faculty, staff. First is Ms. Lori B. Fenner. Ms. Lauren Warner. And the hardest working man in showbiz, College of Dentistry, Dr. Reginald O. Salter. All right, moving on, we're going to honor our 15-year faculty and staff, starting with Ms. Bernadette Reed Bennett. And Dr. Marianne Seaweed.
Right here, stand right there.
All right. Okay, so I look at this. This is just such an amazing commitment. So now we have please. And also Dr. Timoteo Obiami. All right, we thought it couldn't get any better. Now, we have two more. Dr. Jinbin Gu for 25 years. And also, another amazing individual for 30 years, Dr. Marvin Grower. Congratulations, Dr. Grower. Okay, now this is really inspiring. We have a couple of 40-year folks here. None other than Dr. Cheryl Fryer. Our illustrious Dean, Andrea D. Jackson. Dr. Jackson, right here. Okay. And last but not least,
know your
this
head
is
is-
certainly an amazing
But it's on this
achievement.
straight.
For 50 years, we have Ms. Yolanda Graves. Just amazing. Okay, so now we're going to transition from those who've been honored for their past exemplary service, and we're going to recognize students who have exemplified excellence. All right? The first group we're honoring there are the United Concordia Dental Scholarship honorees, recipients. The goal of the scholarship is to help address the oral and overall health needs of underserved communities and to support traditionally underrepresented minorities as they pursue careers in the dental profession. So we have a D4 student, D4 class, Melissa Bruno Piberday. Dr. Cecil Cray. We have are being awarded alumni-sponsored scholarships. Please hold your applause until all are called. First, we have the recipients of the Each One Reach One Scholarship, and those are student Dr. Indira Placide and student Dr. Noah Williams. We have the Irene and Walter Templin Scholarship, and those have been awarded to student Dr. Dion Roselle, awarded to student Dr. Chelsea Smith. On behalf of the Department of Pediatric Dentistry, we would like to recognize the students selected to complete the pediatric externship. I would ask you all to please stand. Those recipients are student Dr. Kayla Lane Iescas, student Dr. Leon Hawk, student Dr. Danielle McGibbon, and student Dr. Cindy Hopkins. And taking over for me now, I'm going to introduce Dr. Jinbin Gu, who will be presenting our next group. Thank you all.
Okay, now we come to the research part. So I'm pleased to recognize our students who completed the summer research training program at the National Institute of Dental and Craniofacial. So if you are here, please stand to recognize Cindy Tompkins. For their research. Yeah, please come forward. Morgan Edison. Actually, we have much more, yeah, please come. Actually, we also have much more students doing the research. We will find the chance to recognize. Congratulations.
And now it gives me great pleasure to introduce Dr. Angela D. Jackson, Dean of the College of Dentistry, for the Dean's Address. Dr. Jackson will be on Zoom. is, to your left. Hi, Dean Jackson.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Good morning. Good morning.
Yes.
Good morning. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Good morning. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, Dean. Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, let me cut off the other. Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, good. Good morning, everyone. Dr. Simpson, administrators, faculty, staff, residents, students, and families on live stream and present. It gives me great pleasure to bring greetings as we begin the 143rd academic year of the College of Dentistry, the 2023-2024 academic year. I want to thank the provost for what we saw in the greetings this morning. My apologies for not being there in person, but I would like to bring special welcome on this special occasion to the middle class of 2027, to the beginning of your journey to the profession of dentistry and lifelong learning as they join the team of healthcare providers serving our community. I also want to welcome our new faculty, staff, and residents, and our continuing faculty, staff, residents, and students as we prepare to start the new academic year with much excitement and anticipation. We are at Howard University College of Dentistry have a rich tradition, legacy, and excellence, and have a proud, strong history. We have great stories to stand on as our graduates are highly respected, holding active leadership positions in health care, academia, and in organized fields in local, national, and international levels. They are currently practicing in communities in 20 states and 34 countries. I take this opportunity to congratulate you all for being offered a position here at College of Dentistry, preserving our access to oral health care in underserved communities, both locally and around the world. You must find that right balance in your life as well, outside of the clinic, between professional life, family life, and the other things in life. But it should always include social responsibility. So, in closing, I want to thank our president of our Alumni Association, Dr. for the gift of the helping hand of power, reviving a model that originated from the University of Pivot. It is still very relevant and so appropriate, so thank you. We will gladly review and continue the future. I also want to take time to congratulate all the faculty, staff, and students for the faculty and staff for reaching their respective milestones at the College of Dentistry. I want to thank them personally for their years of service and dedication. I also want to thank all of the faculty and staff for what they do every day here at our school. They make our school. We could not do it without them. I want to thank the ambassadors, Dr. Salter, and all of you who put this wonderful program together, and welcome everyone to the academic year of 2023-2024. As of Monday, I'm ready to work very hard with a positive attitude to achieve your goals. Know that we are proud of you and wishing you all the best for a successful academic year. Thank you.
Jackson, for those inspiring and motivating words to get us off to a productive start for the 2023-2024 academic year. Did everybody hear that? That was very good. Thank you. It's okay. All right. We are now ready to meet our new pre-doctoral and first-year international dentist program students, our residents, faculty, and support staff. Please receive Dr. Tanya Greenfield, Executive Director of Operations and Strategy, as she welcomes the members of the HUCD family and prepares us for the pinning ceremony.
Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Oh, I like that. Good morning, ladies, gentlemen, esteemed faculty members, our staff, and most importantly, the brilliant stars of our academic universe, our distinguished students. With great pride and immense joy, we gather here today to celebrate a moment that symbolizes not just a milestone, but an embodiment of your dedication, resilience, and boundless potential. Before us stand the individuals who have embarked on a journey of knowledge, growth, and discovery within the hallowed halls of our esteemed institution in a world that is constantly evolving, where challenges shape character and learning transforms lives. We have the distinct honor of bestowing upon each of you a token of your dedication, the official university pin. This pin is more than just an emblem. It's a testament to your commitment to excellence, a reminder of your countless hours spent pursuing wisdom, and a celebration of your unwavering determination to reach new heights. Traditionally, the College of Dentistry takes great pride in pinning new dental students, residents, when they arrive here, and faculty and staff as part of their onboarding when we discuss our ceremonies and great traditions at this institution. Wearing a university lapel pin carries several symbolic and practical significances within the context of university family. I think it's important that we talk about this for a brief moment. Here are some of the reasons why wearing a lapel pin has been such a strong tradition within the college. It gives us a sense of identity and belonging when you wear your lapel pin. It's tradition and heritage. It's professionalism and recognition. It also networking and community building. And it also shows our support of our institution and visibility. Overall, wearing a university lapel pin represents a commitment to one's institution, cultivates a sense of identity and belonging, and contributes to the tradition, professionalism, and community within the College of Dentistry and the Howard University family. So now, it's time for you to receive your HU pin. Let it be a symbol of your past achievements and a beacon of your future triumphs. I need you to stand proud, stand tall, and stand ready to shape a world that eagerly awaits your brilliance. So now, with that said, we would like to call up our wonderful admissions team. Will Dr. Grant Mills, Ms. Nixon Willis, Dr. Salter, Dr. Woods, Dr. Barham, and Dr. Mercer please come forward? All right, now that they are here, will the class of 2027 please stand to receive your lapel pins?
We're going, I think I go on that one. Oh, that's I'm not too sure though. Oh, I guess you could sit. Cliff. I'm about to die. It's about to die.
Better that. Oh, it's not dead yet, but I'm gonna grab the other one from my Stuttgart office.
From the where? Stuco office? Tell
Okay, everyone. Thank you, faculty. Okay, thank you, faculty. If we may have Dr. Woods, Dr. Fryer, Dr. Slater, Dr. Butler to the stage, so that we can then welcome the International Dental Program class of 2025. Dr. Slade? Thank you very much. Let's give another round of applause. Now, if we may have Dr. Gamble, Dr. King, and Dr. Dana Jackson to the stage. Welcoming Dr. King, Dr. Jackson, and Dr. Gamble. We would now welcome the residents of the Advanced Education in General Dentistry program, the General Practice Residency program, and the Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery program. Please come forward. Congratulations to our wonderful residents, and thank you all so very much. Next, if we can have Dr. Kathy Marshall and Dr. to the podium, Dr. Marshall. Okay, in your absence, we will next have Dr. LaToya Barham come up on the podium. With Dr. LaToya Barham, we'd like to welcome the residents of the Pediatric Dentistry program. Please come forward. Will the residents please come to the stage? Let's give them a round of applause. These are our two faculty members. Dr. Wilson is coming to assist Dr. Barnhill. Yes, welcome. And thank you. Let's give our pediatric dentistry program. Thank you, faculty. Now, if we may have Dr. Kathy Marshall to the stage, please. Dr. Marshall is the chair of orthodontics. And with her, we'd like to ask the residents in the orthodontics program to please come forward. Dr. Marham, she's going to be assisting him as one of the faculty members in the department. Thank you, Dr. Marshall. And Dr. Masik, you all can lead the public lead stage. Let's give a round of applause to all of our residents. Now, if we may have a moment, I'd like to ask all the associate deans to please come forward. And with the associate deans, we'd like to now welcome new faculty and support staff who have recently joined the College of Dentistry. Will all new faculty and support staff please come forward? Dr. Masudi, come back. Dr. Noel. Lila. Let's give them a round of applause. Let's give everybody a round of applause. everyone. I've been asked to do another special presentation. There was a D1 assignment, a paper on a comparative analysis of Washington, D.C. and the human dentition, ending with a reflection on the Monte Driver. Wow. So, I believe that those papers were read throughout the night, all night, and I mean all night, and we have some awards to give. For a $25 Starbucks card, we would like to have the following students rise for honorable mention. Danielle Kirkland. Now, if you wrote a superb paper, you'll get a $50 Starbucks card. And we'd like to now recognize the following for their superb papers. Whitley Delaware.
Okay, so, good job, everyone. Congratulations to all the honorees and award winners. We're going to move on to the end of our program. Correct? I'm sure. Okay. I have been asked to provide the closing remarks on behalf of Dean Jackson, and so I will begin. As we close this 2023 convocation ceremony, I'd like to leave you with the following thoughts. The opening day of dental school should be one of the most memorable days in your academic dental careers. It will be obscured by deadlines, preparation for and patient management ups and downs, course examinations, national board prep and clinical licensing assessments, graduation, and of course, life's own playground. Those are just a few distractions that you will experience. But it should always be remembered as that special day that you began your journey. The journey that you have been preparing for ever since you can remember being asked, but most importantly, knowing what you wanted to be. Keep strong in your dream. Do not be deterred. Look to the right and to the left. All around you are lifelines. Use these connections to stay afloat, and when the opportunity arises, use them to save you and bring someone else in need along. I mean that seriously. I remember the saying, no man is an island. I cannot think of a better mantra when things don't seem to be going your way. Reach out and touch. There are many alumni and mentors ready to support you in and outside of the College of Dentistry. HU graduates are everywhere. Look for their bright lights. We want you to do well, and if we can be of service, we will do so in truth, because truth is the best way to provide support. So as developing professionals, continue to grow, and remember to use critical thinking to ground yourself in understanding, honest self-assessment to know exactly where you are cognitively, evidence-based inquiry to strengthen your resolve, community service to hone your cultural competence, clinical experience to support patient-centered management skills, compassion to be of better assistance to others, humbleness to enhance your engagement in the learning experience, and patience with yourself and others to enhance your confidence. These skills are required competencies of the dental graduate. Finally, remember when times get tough, faith is all we need when all our efforts have been exhausted. Be consistent, conscientious, intentional, committed, and resolved in your studies. Do what is ethically and morally correct to do what needs to be done. I'm going to repeat that again. Do what it ethically and morally takes to be successful. Okay? That's very important. Maintain your self-respect, your dignity, and your integrity. Allow the transformation required to become the principled oral health care professional you are destined to be. You have all the tools and support here. Use them to be the best representation of Howard University possible. To the faculty and staff and the administrators, you are appreciated for the hours of hard work and sacrifice spent in support of the education of our students and residents. Over the next year, we have a lot of work to do together. We are a team, and together we can accomplish great things. Looking forward to a new year with renewed energy and strong determination for meeting our goals. I look forward to taking this journey with all of you. Before I close, I would like to acknowledge some very important people who are very responsible for this activity being carried out in such a wonderful and professional fashion today. One, the lead orientation ambassadors. As I call your name, please stand so that they can put a name with a face that they've been looking at. Chelsea Smith. Office of the Dean, Dr. Tanya Greenfield, on my right, Ms. Denise Jones, and Ms. Mary Ford. Office of Student Affairs and Admissions, Dr. Grant Mills, Ms. Nancy Lewis, and Mr. Team, thank you so much for all that you all do. To remind the D1 students of the following. You got Saturday activities. You have Howard University Day of Service at Cleveland Park Elementary School at 11:30. Be there bright and bushy-tailed. That's what they used to tell us. It's kind of old. All right. There's a welcome cookout and social at Alethea Tanner Park in Northeast Washington, D.C. at 2 p.m. On Monday, bright and early, there is a 9 a.m. Vital Source introductory session. Gotta be there, because I'll be there. There's a first class of your dental career. 2 p.m. what you've been waiting for. Microbiology. You all need to reflect and remember this day. You said you wanted to be dentists. On behalf of Dean Andrea Jackson, the 2023-2024 academic year for the Howard University College of Dentistry is declared open. Please have a safe and enjoyable weekend and aim high for success this academic year and always. It has been a pleasure sharing this experience with all of you. Please stand for the singing of the Howard University alma mater. The words are printed on the inside of the program.
And
Diana and Sulan couldn't come. Can I collect their pen?
yeah. Yeah. Talk with